Hello, and welcome back to the continuing adventures run to Novalands. Welcome back to Novalands. No real goals, so I don't even honestly remember what the hell I was thinking last time I played. I just want to play for a while and hopefully get closer to whatever end game is in this game anymore. The Nova Gate, making Black Note, whatever, just playing. I do seem to recollect that we had a pretty good thing going last run with a bunch of oh my god, what is this horribly violent explosion? What? Am I... God damn it, I got an auto-firing controller. Whew. Although it's pretty cool that I can unleash that much hell. Anyway, yeah, we had upgraded to Ultra Factories. We had got the Behemoothium battery, given it to that one guy who needed it. What else? This is the Isle of stapled together reinforced super metals, and then we had also been maxing out over here with the production of super poop and super juice and super. Ooh, wow, we are low on super lube and super fuel. Where's super fuel distribution? Super fuel, we're good. Super lube, we're very low. So let's go ahead and throw up some ultra industrial super lube production facilities. Super lube, lubed by super lube naturally, and we'll do this. We'll get these things way the heck out of Dodge. I'm not going to blow up what we've made already, but that should be enough space to drop 2 more super lubies. Maybe 1 more on top, and that will speed up all future production, no doubt, to never have to worry about super lubing. Super lube, okay. And now we're out of power on this island, so we'll just go back to our usual favorite power source. 1 or 2 more should really tide this island over for a while. We are out of something. What are we not making enough of? Basic sugar canes. All of our basic sugar canes are, of course, on super fertilizer. Are they seed limited? No. Berries are being used for super poops. Doesn't appear that they're anything limited right now, which is good. But as long as we are here, we'll go ahead and throw down another farm so we're truly at like max manufacture speed. What is it that we need? Sweet cane, super pooper, go. Okay, that should be leaving all of these active at all times. Good. The seed barrels are overflowing. Very good. And how are we doing for management of the island in terms of bots? Drone service ready to fly. I don't see the bot antenna. And why are we out of poop? We're out of poop because we're out of berries. Berries are not being adequately supplied. They aren't being adequately grown. They're just being eaten too. Oh, that's fine. Producing our own water and our own berries aplenty. That's fine. Sugarcane's running amok. That's fine. The island is staffed entirely by logistic spots. That's fine. The 2 non-logistic spots are getting basics. That's probably okay, although maybe we go ahead and switch him to something else. So let's go. This can go. In the spirit of what we just did, I really should throw down an extra berry farm, shouldn't I? Something that, like, the berry trees will continuously... Wait, there are 98 uneaten berries in this thing. Okay, so we're not lacking for berry production. They just need to actually move them along. So forget it. Alright, what do we need next? Let's go to our main science station and figure that out. What's the next step? According to the island map unlocker, we have everything unlocked. I think we've beaten this boss. I don't think that is a boss. Okay, so that's fine. We could do more spacewalks to get better gems eventually. We do need to figure out how to make that secondary chip so that we can then go on to make the tech that gets me to hypercomputers, including the Nova Gateway. To make the super chip, I think we had set up a basic construction site here. We stopped it, so let's throw it on Advanced Assembler and take a closer look at what it can do. Super chip requires basic purple, fancy reds. Reds requires these two to combine. What island do I want to use for the setting for all of this advanced construction? Titanium Island is pretty full on titanium, and I'm probably going to cram even more titanium production onto it. This island does not permit construction. This island, we have to keep the honeybees flowing, but it's pretty sparse. We could definitely upgrade this island into something useful. Maybe as an intermediary that finishes off on Behemoodium Island? I'll figure out how to saddle up and ride one of those things eventually. If hypothetically the goal was to use this island for mass advanced assembly, what island would we be using for space assembly? Can't be here. Can't be here. Can't be here. Or here. This would be the most tempting island. So maybe we don't go that direction. Maybe instead... Maybe instead what we do is we go with the glass island. Okay, never mind. Not worth figuring out how to write it that badly. So if this island is going to be redone, that should be doable. Firstly, all of this coal mining can go to hell. We don't need it. Oh my god. Look how much of this island is taken up by fuel generation. We're only just now going under, right? But if that's 38, right? But if I do this, 2 chemical plants rivals the entire output of all of the stuff I'm removing. So we're going to have plenty of space. Let's get the chemicals on here so it's obvious right away that this is safe. There's chemical production down here, right? So we'll just use a direct flippy drop. Send us your energon biofuel. We'll keep dismantling things. My god, it takes so long to chow through all of this. We're going to need a lot more power soon, so. Alright, that was the easy part. Now we're going to go to the far side of the island that doesn't have transport issues. And I'll just drop 4 power batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hell, make it 5. That's enough to power the whole island. Now this island is powered. And a half. Holy crap, that's way more power. The next step is going to be removing these inefficient factories and putting some extremely efficient factories. I don't remember if we researched mega furnaces or not, but if we did, we could totally make use of those. We did. Let's do this. Let's do a mega furnace worth of something. If I want to make... Oh, furnaces don't do the job. Never mind. Totally ignore that. Let's just do a advanced electric furnace worth of glass. Good. And because we're going to intend to move to high scale, soon enough we'll put a drill down, and that will take away even more necessity of crawlers. There we go. So we are now mass producing glass on the first tier. The second tier should be bottles, and I'm willing to waste a little time moving this stuff around to get it to happen. Almost there. One more to go. Alright, so this island that didn't have enough space, at least per my initial assessment, now we see that it actually has plenty of space left over that we're going to use. So what are our advanced things that we need to produce? We need a steady site for making chips, gold plus funky metal, computers, funky metal plus more of these, smart sensors, glass lens plus funky chips, and then these plus these, and eventually import these to make this. So we're just going to have an absolute ton of these second tier production facilities in order to make that work. We're going to need a couple of these to make glass lenses. We'll just throw down 4 of them for now. I don't even know why I'm immediately defaulting to going at scale like this. It just feels right to me. This is going to require the import of iron bars from somewhere. I don't think we have a good import-export of iron bars anywhere set up. So we'll go ahead and turn this into a drone. crack it. And then logistics that into a drone. And then we'll go ahead and start creating import sites because this island's going to need a lot of import sites. Yeah, the location is decidedly not ideal, but what can you do? We'll do 4 drops, I think, should be good. We're going to need plastisteel, iron, lube. Oh, we already have lube, I think. We have direct lube access. Sorry, I already forgot the formula. Let's double check. We're going to need a demon ore input and gold, actual gold. I don't think we have the means of importing gold at scale. Let's create it locally, since we don't probably need it elsewhere, is my guess. We'll throw down a farm in the corner somewhere for gold. Gold requires rocks. Rocks can probably be dug up. That's gonna be more trouble than it's worth, maybe. Crabs and rocks are native to this island, though. Oh, I know where to get it. Let's set up a gold production facility here, if at all possible. All we need is rocks, and this island is rife with rocks. We've got 3 honey harvesters and a berry harvester who can easily be switched over to rock harvesting. Why do we need rocks here specifically? Or berries? Oh, we need berries to sustain the production of whatchamacallit, honey. So we'll do this. We'll just set berries this way. Pretty standard system. How do we... We're also going to need a self-sustaining water farm, which we can throw down. All to save on bot usage. A few berry trees ought to do it. A little distracted, I admit, but... Where are we at? 5? 6. And then we'll do the water plants from here. I don't know why I'm hanging on all those berries. Two. Yep, I don't know if it's specifically necessary to use the trees instead of the bushes, but I don't want to run into a situation where they're not producing enough seeds, and then I need to worry about seed generation as well. Alright, do we not have any more water plants here? We'll get some. Okay, we need some bootstrap water to get that island going, but then we should be self-sustaining in no time. The rock production is already going apace, so we'll throw down... Oh! I did not realize there were water plants native to the island. That's... I went a long way for nothing. Alright, we're going to put crabs in here for gold production purposes. We're already making enough rocks to sustain the island. And we're harvesting the rocks, so that's good. All we need now is crabs. We should be able to get a stack of crabs from here. That's our gold production facility. Supplied amply with rocks. Of course, we are missing water to make all of this go. Let's go get some water. Like I said, bootstrap the island with a little bit of water. Does this island not require water? Oh, this is a similarly bootstrapped island. One water supply is more than enough for half of it. And we forgot to create a fertilizer transport route, so let's do that shortly. This is where we'll put ultra fertilizer. That should be enough to load the... Yep. Logistics bots already going crazy, as they should be. And we'll pop the last one of these. And we should be all set now, right? Yep, let's just get super poopers to this island and then we are halfway home. Alright, in the meantime, we've already laid out 1, 2, 3 here. We don't actually need a gold import because we can straight up just use an arm to bring it across. Gold nuggets. And we've already produced some, so this is clearly working. We've got fuel import coming from below. Any super pooper needs can come from below as well. Super lube will do a direct import system as well. Which reminds me, how are we doing for logistics bots on this island? Can we go one higher? I would rather create an extra farm than, yeah. Alright, so that should help keep ahead of logistics at all times. We're doing fine on ordinary poops, so that's good. Uh-oh. Microphone's about to die. Let's see if I can't quickly put that on the charger so that that's not a limiting factor to my game. There you go. Greedy ass mofo. Alright, so why are these factories not producing? What's the missing ingredient? Juice. Juice across the board. Juice tray is empty. Really quickly, let's go and make sure that we're adequately producing juice. Dead bodies, dead bodies. Juice is piling up. Logistics tables appear okay. According to this, the logistics bots are alive and well. We're also harvesting dead jellies and killing jellies dead, so that's good. So we should be good. And we are making jelly. Are we just not able to keep up? Transport needs? We're literally non-stop pulling from the farm. So we need an extra logistics bot, huh? Well, let's get rid of the defense bot and add another logistics bot and see how that fares for the island. You will, of course, need to be armed with a heal chip. This is a hostile island. But hopefully that should double the throughput a little bit. Oh, also we can probably just grow juice locally if necessary. Um, we'll see how badly juice imports are going, but if necessary we'll throw up a juice farm too, making this the most farm heavy of the islands by far. Okay, so back to the mainland. What were we trying to produce here? Plastisteel at scale. Or plastisteel byproduct at scale, so let's do that. Once we have the plastisteel and gold, we can do this. Gold is already coming through. Plastisteel will be our upper import. Eventually. No, not eventually. Do it now. Whence cometh a time like the present and all that. Plastisteel is fully stocked. But why are all these plastisteels not shipping or being piled onto the shipment crate? Where are they being taken? Here? No. What is being done? We're stocking metal. We're stocking all these arms. Keeping these factories going. Well, let's go ahead and cut back on... What is the hostile element on this island? Ah, you, sir. You are not actively harvesting at all times, therefore you are extraneous. Ditch. Yeah, we're making enough seeds that we don't need to harvest stretch rooms for seeding, period. Where is the work table? I'll just throw one out real quick. Yeah, you can have a heal module, same as all your buddies. How's that? Hopefully that increases plastisteel transport. In the interim, we'll just grab a stack of 98 and do 400 transfer jobs for them. Okay. Eventually that'll start working. So, plastisteel gets flown over, mixes with gold that gets imported, makes green chipperies under super lube naturally. Perfect. These are needed at heavy scale because, as we observe from the recipes, we make 2 chips, both of which are consumed in this and one of which is consumed in a smart sensor. That smart sensor then goes on to make this. One of those makes one of these, which makes 2 of these, so we're going to need lots of chips. I would say let's go 3 of these to 1 each of what comes next. And I'm just now realizing what comes next would be this, and I need this to make more of those, so we'll just go ahead and set that up for success. Can't make more advanced assemblers. I can probably make basic assemblers. Basic assemblers are free, so efficiency difference between a basic assembler and a non-basic. Even allowing for lube, this is 337 time units to make 1 chip versus 96 time units to make 2 chips. Wait, times 4, so 300. So the time is the same, but it's double the product. So forget this. We'll actually be patient and wait. If only we had a couple completed chips. Actually, we do. We'll just quickly use the chips we have to start that process early. And are we making gold on this island, or are we making it and then importing it? Looks like we're importing gold. Are you getting an adequate feed of rocks? What happens if I take away all your rocks? Yep, you get loaded up with rocks shortly thereafter. Perfect. So let them keep eating rocks. And then we keep getting the gold, and that gold comes down here. Perfect. So we got a system. We've already made the lenses over here, right? But this requires iron import that we never did set up, so we'll set that up now. Alright, hey look, our next batch just got flown in. Send in the iron. So when this starts to spit out more supercomputers, we'll be able to make another advanced assembler. And that advanced assembler will be put to work making ultra chips. Ultra chips will require an import of demon ore. Demon ore, I think we are adjacent to the correct islands, and we can literally just scoop it across. Yes, sir. So simple demon ore can be transported across. My god. Look at the scale of this thing. Smart lenses are being produced. Good. Okay. Decent berry production autonomously, enough to keep these guys provided. My god, look how much behemutium they're making. I should honestly just make a stockpile of it just to have one. Whoa, at some point we started shipping again because I just have 5,000 credits to my name. Probably plastisteel related shipments. Yep, they are packing plastisteel to fuel to take it to outer space. 2 more runs and then that production run is done. The extra logistics bot is paying off and unfortunately wiping out my stashes. In a good way, but still. We'll take the extra chips. Also get rid of one of these assemblers. 2 reasons. 1, it's not the critical place to assemble right now, and 2, it's not as efficient as the big one. Okay, we can now afford to pick out the big one and start making more production facilities. This will be our final tier where we make the advanced electronic parts using Superlube. And this will be the basic tier where we build out the existing Uber computer build. Right, easy balance of there don't have any left, I just used all the ones we had. Yeah, I guess the best thing to do at this situation is let this finish up on its own. In the meantime, why are we making so little charcoal? We have those mega furnaces, what were they capable of? If I have 2 packets of twigs, I can make 100 charcoal in 123 seconds. Okay. I do have a packager somewhere, right? Did I buy the packager or did I buy... Nope, I bought the rights to a packager. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go spend some cash. Packager is 250. Mega electric furnace is a little cash intensive, but we can afford it. Also, that next contract apparently just went in, so that's cool. So now we have all of the key furnaces produced. Might be the only ability left in the game. There's one last shop it requires to get. Yeah, while we're trying to kill time, let's go ahead and do this. Diamonds are, of course, desirable. I suspect some greens are in order as well. Oh, there we go. That's the completion of the contract. So far, so good. Yeah, I guess we just aggressively go after greens. But why? There are whites out there. We still have enough time to find and retrieve them. I just noticed the XP bar is gone. So we definitely have done the last level up of the game. Okay, now we go looking for white ones. Find, oh, there's a star. Here's another one. Not bad. Alright, let's make our way back up. Oh, there's a third. This is becoming a star-studded expedition. Good. Okay, we have made significant stroke. Think we can do it? Yeah, I think we have enough juice for one more star. Hopefully, between this and the saved fragments, I have enough for another white upgrade. And if that's the case, let's also push extra hard on green real quick. Because with 2 more upgrades, all that'll be left is 1 green. That's pretty sweet. Percentage speed ups are always beneficial. Alright, come on. Let's finish up this mission. Beautiful. 10 and 23. I don't need the mass demolisher or the rocketer, so we're good. But I'm curious how much got done in my absence, and how much is still to be done. We weren't even close on either of these, unfortunately. Alright, let's see here. We have plenty of supercomputers, or mini computers, or whatever now. We don't have any of these yet because they do require smart sensors, and we never bothered building those. So let's go over here and make some. We have basic lenses coming out, right? And basic lenses will in turn be fed into these to make smart sensors. And we're not going to make a ton, 3 at most. Scale can be determined by how it feels in game. And once that finishes, our super product should be completable. There we go. Take your output so I can keep making more of these ultra assemblers. Okay, so that's all set. Let's get another power pack down. We outstripped 7 generators. Feel pretty badass right now. Alright, these are producing beautifully. We'll have smart sensors being produced in no time. We're going to want a greater proportion of the output to be taken by the computers, so let's make some more computer makers. Of necessity, there will be less things working on the final product because there'll be less of the final product than everything else. Chips, super loop. I'm missing a skill. What am I missing? Oh, this one. More EXP. How ironic. The one thing that truly cannot help me at this stage. Alright. Wow, what an island. Power consumption for this island is, yep, insanely high. 170. Hedge my bets against future expansion, but okay. So now we've got, hopefully, final burden production there. We've wasted 1 package of plastisteel, but only 1 before I turn this thing off. We still need some greens to finish up the green, and we need a lot of whites to upgrade all of the whites. But the final researches we're very close to now. We just need 1 chip to complete, and we're there. Unless my eyes deceive me, we are gathering all of the parts for it. The lenses are ready. All we need is a supercomputer. Oh, wait, all we need is demonite? Just borrow a stack for Christ's sake. Because they've got an order of operations and I'm not on it. Well, you know what I can do though? I can do this. Okay, chugging that right along. We are producing the chips. Fortunately, that is the limit of my time for tonight, so I do have to call it. But yeah, this is good system. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.